Hello, freak bitches. This is like not to body shame anybody, but there's been a weird shift.
Yes.
In just the way society looks at these things.
Yes.
Because it used to be that women that were representing clothes and things had ideal shapes.
Yes.
Like that's what they used for advertisement.
Right.
And then something changed and they decided
Well,
to...
society used to really prioritize people who could breathe on their own. and listen, as a person, I've struggled with my weight, but I know that fat is not good. Eating the wrong thing isn't good. We shouldn't turn it into good.
Right.
It's crazy to turn it into good. That's a horrible idea.
There's people that could be encouraged in this exact same state. They could either be encouraged that you're perfect on your own and don't you worry about anything.
Right.
And don't you even worry about what food is. Just eat to your heart's content.
Right. Well, there were things that LA, they put this weird story out where it was like the LA school district was like, let's stop telling kids that fruits and vegetables are good and that junk food is bad. Because the reality is that's racist. I don't know how.
I don't know how either.
But they were like,
that.
yeah, they were like, it's racist if you tell a kid there's a difference between an Oreo and an orange. That is racist. Recently, they had a thing where Lizzo lost a few pounds. I don't know how, but she did. You know, she moves around a lot, so she shaved a couple off. Maybe lost a little bit in the face. Don't know how it happened. They started attacking her. The fat activist people started saying, how dare you? You're losing weight. You're the symbol of fat, and she should never have let them put that crown on her.
Yeah.
When they said, she should have said, hey, I'm an artist. I'm a singer. This is what I do. Not I'm the symbol of all fat people. Because now you own them. Now you own the fatties. And that's...
And you have to stay fat.
And you got to stay fat. And like, so Lizzo loses a few pounds, and then people start attacking her going, how dare you lose the weight? And Lizzo literally made a statement. She said, I move around a lot for my job. I mean, look at how insane this world is. Lizzo goes, I move around a lot for my job. I lost a little bit of weight. I'm not trying to be thin. I don't even want to be thin. This was an accident. To keep this rabid fan base of crazy people.
My health was an accident.
My health was an accident. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
I didn't mean to improve.
It won't happen again. So we've gone so far.
Guys, to tell you this, Kevin James had a manager that told him once, when you're losing weight, you're losing roles.
Right. Well, if you're an actor and you're used to that certain thing, you know, people got to get used to you another way, whatever. But like, you got to remember with somebody like Lizzo, right? You could lose a lot of weight. You're still a problem. Like, that's the whole thing. It's like, she could lose a lot of weight and it's still like... It's such a luxury concern when people are like, well, how's the world going to relate to me with a six-pack? It's like, just stand up by yourself first and then get to there. But it's crazy. We've shifted the goalpost from like, let's not abuse people. Let's not be nasty to people, especially if you don't know them. Or if you know them, if they're your kids or your friends, it's completely appropriate to go, hey, what's going on here? But if you don't know people shitting on them on the internet or whatever, that's a shitty thing to do. But saying that there's no difference health-wise between the big girls on that show and then thinner dancers is crazy.
It's crazy.
And we can't live in a world that's great. We can't live in a world where we remove all sense of reality.
Right.
Because then it's like the only fun of eating a cupcake or a little scoop of ice cream is knowing it's bad.
Right.
That's the point. Not because it's good.
Right.
When you eat a little something you shouldn't eat, you go, I did the wrong thing.
I'm a bad boy.
And you should feel ashamed a little bit. There should be a little shame there.
And it's worth the shame because it tastes so fucking good.
Yeah, it's just worth the shame. Like,
yeah.
You know, if you've ever been, I walked out of a frozen yogurt shop once and someone recognized me. I don't get recognized all the time, but somebody recognized you. You should be ashamed of that. If someone goes, hey man, I like your stuff, and you're holding frozen yogurt at 2 p.m., you should be ashamed of that. That should be a shameful moment in your life. You should be like, ugh, walking out of an ice cream shop in the mid-afternoon with Sam Talent in Austin, walking out of Amy's Ice Cream with Sam Talent, and then somebody goes, oh, Tim Dillon, and you go, you spin around, you look at it, and it's two, and the only other people in the thing are children. Because it's a fucking ice cream shop. The only people there are fucking kids. They're 9 years old, right? And then these rich bee cave moms. There should be a moment there where you go, oh, this isn't good. This isn't right.